Second match of the day is between FC Bodo Glimt versus Sporting Lisbon of Portugal. Bodo Glimt is actually from Norway, and they've been doing well. They've been doing fantastically well. In the group stage, they beat Man City, and also in the qualifying stage, they had to beat Inter Milan home and away, and scoring 5 goals in the process, allowing Inter to just score 2 in the process. Crazy, crazy feat. And also, when you look at Sporting Lisbon have been very, very fantastic too. They qualified as one of the top eight teams in the Champions League. And looking at this game, of course, they have actually scored on both ends. When you look at the two, you discover that in 10 games that Bodo Glimt have actually played, they've scored 19 goals and conceded 17. That means goals now water for Bodo Glimt. So you see them scoring 3-1, 4-1, 2-2, and the likes. You understand? They've also beaten Atletico Madrid too. They went to Spain to beat Atletico Madrid. That's to tell you that Bodo Glimt is not a push aside this season, even though they are not in their league, has not started. Their league got stopped. Not got stopped, they finished their league in November, okay, which Bodo Glimt won. And this season they've not started. So they actually concentrated on Champions League this season. And when you look at Sporting Lisbon this season, in 8 games that they've played, they've scored 17 goals and conceded 11 goals. So they are also a bit stingy, but they still concede. You get. But when you look at Bodo Glimt, you can't underrate them. You can't underrate, because what they play for now is Champions League. So what they train for, what they play for, what they do, what they see now is Champions League. So it's not actually going to be an easy game for Sporting Lisbon of Portugal. You understand? This is how they are likely going to line up. Of course, from Bodo Glimt, you are going to see their goalkeeper Aikin, then Jovold, Budfoot, Gudasen, and Bujokan. Will be the 4-man defense there. Esfet, Berg, Evjon, will be in the middle, while Bloomberg and Ag, are going to be the 3-man, strikers right there. Of course, they might play 4-3-3, which means that 2 will actually be, on the wings, while Hogg will be the striker right there. Then let's quickly go to Sporting Lisbon. Of course, they are going to have Silva in goal, then Fresneda, Inacio, Diomande, and Van Gladia will be at the back. They are going to form the wall, the defensive wall. Then Sinosa and Jumald, will be doing the pivot there. And Luis, Guilami, and Trincao, then Catano are going to actually join, the other 2 to be 5 in the middle, while Suarez is the striker. Suarez this season has scored 34 goals in all competitions. So he's an amazing striker. He was the one that was bought to replace Arsenal's Victor Gyökeres, and he has actually lived to the expectation. He has been scoring goals with reckless abandon. So that's just how it is. So in this game, I expect Bodo Glimt to actually use their charm to beat Sporting Lisbon. Of course, that was how they dislodged Man City over there. They also beat Inter Milan over there as well. They also went straight out to Spain, to beat Atletico Madrid. So I give it to Bodo Glimt to win 3-1.